In what was billed as a historic night for Aston Villa in their return to the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals, the Premier League side was handed a harsh reality check in Paris. Paris Saint-Germain came from behind to secure a convincing 3-1 victory over Unai Emery's men in the first leg, leaving Villa with a mountain to climb ahead of the return leg at Villa Park. What began as a dream start for the villains soon spiraled into a nightmare. Morgan Rogers opened the scoring for the visitors in the early minutes, capitalizing on a sloppy mistake from PSG's Nuno Mendes. For a brief moment, it looked as though Emery's tactical setup was set to deliver a famous result in the French capital. But PSG, managed by Luis Enrique, turned up the intensity and quickly turned the game on its head. Speaking post-match on BT Sport, former Manchester United defender and seasoned football pundit Rio Ferdinand did not hold back in his criticism of Villa's performance and Emery's approach. "It's just not good enough," Ferdinand said bluntly. "You get the lead in a game like this, in a hostile environment like the Parc des Princes, and then you just fall apart. That comes down to game management. And today, Villa had none." Ferdinand was particularly scathing about Aston Villa's defensive frailties, which were brutally exposed by a PSG side missing some of its usual headline stars. Instead, it was 18-year-old French talent Désiré Doué and Georgian winger Khvicha Kvaratskhelia who stole the show. Doué's equalizer was a moment of individual brilliance, curling the ball beyond Emi Martinez from the edge of the box to ignite the home crowd. Kvaratskhelia then gave PSG the lead shortly after half-time, ghosting past Villa's back line before smashing the ball home. If you're going to let an 18-year-old run your midfield and dictate the game like that, then what are you doing in a Champions League quarter-final? Ferdinand questioned. No disrespect to Doué, he's a fantastic talent, but Villa looked like they had no plan to contain him. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more entertaining news, headlines and highlights concerning Aston Villa. Villa's problems only compounded as the match wore on. Despite signs of promise from the likes of John McGinn and Leon Bailey in attack, they lacked the composure and quality needed to stay in control of the match. Nuno Mendes, who had gifted Villa their opener, redeemed himself in stoppage time with a surging run and powerful finish to make it 3-1, dealing what could be a fatal blow to Villa's hopes of progressing. Unai Emery is a very experienced manager, and he's had success in Europe, but he got it wrong today, Ferdinand said. Tactically, they looked lost once PSG upped the tempo. That's when the manager earns his paycheck, but Emery was reactive, not proactive. Luis Enrique, by contrast, was full of praise for his PSG side after the match. "We showed character and maturity," he said in his post-match comments. "Even when we went behind, we didn't panic. We trusted in our style, and the young players delivered."